Fresh servers for the Burning Crusade on Anniversary Classic WoW. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a win for the community, a win for the gamers, and a win for Blizzard. And today I want to talk about why I think it's going to be a good thing, and why Blizzard really should consider having fresh servers for the Burning Crusade. And I feel like the more I personally think about it, both subjectively, but also trying to put myself in Blizzard's place and looking at it objectively as well, it just seems like the no-brainer move to make here. So let's talk about it. To preface this, this is fresh servers coming with the TBC pre-patch, giving you a chance to level up your Blood Elves and Draenei in a world where there is more than just Blood Elves and Draenei. You can, for example, meet orcs, trolls, humans, pretty much anything in the open world. Because I know, and you know, when a TBC pre-patch comes out, everybody can boost. We can buy the level 58 boost, but at the moment, with the current information we have, that boost cannot be used on a Blood Elf or Draenei. That pretty much means everybody leveling in the pre-patch at the moment, they will be Blood Elves and the Draenei, and I think a leveling experience with more variety in the open world could be a good thing. Now, that's just me subjectively. I want to see people in the open world, I want to see them level. Let's just go away from that for a second here, and let's talk about a big drama in the community that has been happening both in my YouTube comments and on Reddit as well, because people are on both sides of the topic. GDKPs. If you don't know what that is, it's a gold dragon kill point. It's where you basically do raids and you bid on items with gold, so you can exchange your gold for gear inside raids, and it allows people that have very good gear or very good skill the ability to carry people that don't have the same gear and don't have the same skill, and basically get gold from them, right? I think it's not the worst loot system in the world, but I do think that combined with the current level of RMT we have, it's not the best combination, but I do recognize there's a lot of people who want GDKPs, and what if we can have both? If the microphone made a weird sound right now, that was my cat walking on the wire, but it should be fine right about now, so let me know in the comments if it sounds okay as well, which I'm just hoping it does. I'm going to go through it as well, I guess, so not really sure what that was, but yo. What I was saying is the GDKPs. A lot of people want them, and I'm just gonna say, I don't want to see them on the current anniversary service that we have, because we had the GDKPs the first time. This is our one and only chance to experience the Burning Crusade without the GDKPs. And before you hate me for having that take, it's my take, it's my opinion, I'm allowed to have it, and that's fine. You're allowed to have something else, and that's fine as well. But the reason why I bring this up in this video is fresh servers. What if we get fresh TBC servers where GDKPs are allowed? And that would bring in a lot of people. There's a lot of people here who don't want to play TBC with no GDKPs, so having that one option alone, it already starts to make sense for Blizzard here, because now they're getting more subs. More subs means more money, and also, even though they're not going to be able to sell a boost on that server right now, what about later in TBC? What if they could start selling the level 58 boost on that fresh server as well? Let's just say, on the website, when they announced the Burning Crusade pre-patch, it actually said, for a short while, I have a video on this as well from like 2 weeks ago now, where it said for a while that the boost would not be able to be used for the first 90 days on a fresh server. So just make that fresh server and not allow us to boost for 90 days, so 3 months. That gives us 3 months of a fresh environment where we can level up 1 character, 2 characters, get ready for TBC, play TBC, and after 3 months, you can announce the level boost and print money from it. Now it makes even more sense because, well, having GDKPs on those servers, it allows people that don't like GDKPs to play on Anniversary, or the people that like GDKP to play on the fresh servers, so everybody is pleased, and also selling more boosts to those people who are joining TBC now because the GDKPs are allowed. So Blizzard prints money both from having more subs and from selling more level boosts. And then, because they don't want to do this for a short while, what about at the end of the Burning Crusade, you give people the same choice we currently have in Classic WoW, where we can choose to stay on Anniversary or transfer to Classic Era. So at the end of TBC, we could stay on TBC Anniversary, or we could transfer to TBC GDKP servers, which will be TBC Era servers. And then the Anniversary servers, they move into Wrath, and you repeat the whole process over again. giving us a fresh Wrath server as well, with the GDKPs on them. I'm just saying, maybe that's the way to go here. Having two separate servers, one on GDKP, one on no GDKP, and just keep that going and see which one becomes most popular. And if one of them absolutely dies, we already know internally Blizzard can combine servers. They've done something very similar in Mists of Pandaria recently, making huge mega servers in MOP Classic, and they could do the same thing in Anniversary as well, if need be. I don't think that need is going to be there, by the way, but just if it needs to happen, we already know they can make it happen. So yeah, I don't really see anything bad about this. I just see the ability to make everybody happy, and the ability for Blizzard to make even more money than they are currently making. They could even introduce the character copies as well at the end of TBCs to allow you to both stay on TBC Anniversary and copy over to TBC Era at that point, or just literally allow you to transfer the way they're currently doing. Now, here's the thing, we're playing a video game, but Blizzard is a company and a business, so whenever we're asking for things, I have to start to think, does it make sense for the company itself, and will they make money from it? Which is why I started to include the, increased sub numbers, they can sell more boost. It's all about giving Blizzard a monetary incentive to do this as well, and think like a business, because what you want as a gamer, ultimately, doesn't matter to Blizzard. What matters to Blizzard is, can they make money? Can they make money from it without really ruining the game, I suppose? It honestly feels like they don't even care about the whole ruining the game aspect recently. I mean, they're selling the integrity of the game to make money, but people are playing it, so myself included, so I guess it's working. They're making more and more money per player in Classic WoW, so I guess it's working. But yeah, when you're thinking about these things like fresh servers, you have to ask yourself, does it make sense for Blizzard? And how can they make money from it? In this case, I feel like I've mentioned a couple of ways they can make money from this, and launching a fresh server with the GDKPs allowed on them would be incredibly little effort from Blizzard's part, and we all already know they like minimal effort, maximum reward. So this right here makes perfect sense to me, but I do want to hear more from you guys. What do you think? Should fresh servers be allowed in the Burning Crusade, and should we have separate servers like the non-GDKP ones and the GDKP ones? Is that a good idea? Or is it not? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I just feel like I've seen this way too much. There's so many people that love GDKPs, and on the other hand, there's so many people that absolutely hate GDKPs as well. It is a very split community, it really is, because when I'm talking about GDKPs in my videos, I see this all the time. There are so many people that are really happy we don't have GDKPs right now, and there are also so many people that are really not happy and are saying that they're boycotting the game until they get the GDKPs back. So the community is really split on that topic, so let me know where you stand, and if anything I've said here so far in the video has made sense to you. So yeah, let me know some feedback in the comments, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to sit down today, talk about TBC a little bit, and share my thoughts about Fresh, because here's the thing, I love a Fresh, and some people might say they're never going to do Fresh again because look at the Fresh Wrath servers, and I feel like, what do you mean? Because I feel like the Fresh Wrath servers, they were a success in the way they were meant to, because when the servers died, it's not like the people that played there quit, they just changed servers. So at the bare minimum, the Fresh Wrath servers got more people interested in playing Wrath, and then when the servers died, they all spread out anyway on other servers. So even though the servers themselves, like Giant Stalker, anyone remember that, or Thekkel for example, on EU, any of those servers, they're basically dead now, they have been for a while, and they died in Wrath, like early Wrath as well. But the experiment didn't really fail, if you ask me. Those servers were really popular, and all those players, they simply transferred to another server, increasing the amount of players we had in Wrath, and allowing people to experience a fresh Wrath experience. So yeah, we haven't really had any fresh servers in Classic for a while, outside of like actual Classic, but the last time we've had fresh was basically fresh Wrath. Give us fresh TBC, I think it's time. Either way, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video, and also, if we end up getting fresh TBC servers and you want to make gold in TBC, remember I have a gold making guide for the Burning Crusade, and I have a bundle for both Classic and the Burning Crusade as well. By getting the bundle option, you get them both for a massive discount, by the way, so you can check out either the bundle option or the regular gold guide through the link down below. When you buy either one of the guides, you also get early access to a bunch of gold making videos, exclusive videos, way more gold making advice, and access to a gold making Discord community, so it's way more than just a guide itself. Either way, check it out through the link down below, and that's pretty much it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon. Bye bye.